my own powers. It is you, the Lord, that makes it possible. सिर्फ ये हुक्म नहीं बुझिया गया इत्थे, इन्नी सोझी आ गई कि सारा कुछ जिहड़ा हो रहा उहदे हुक्म दे विच हो रहा. This is what we need to understand. नानक हुक्म है जे बुझ तां हउमै कहे ना. You start to say to yourself, I can't do anything by myself. I don't have any powers. मेरा अपना कुछ नहीं, मेरा शरीर है, ये भी रब दा दित्ता है. My life inside me, that's also given from God. Therefore, I am incapable of doing anything on my own. Whatever I do is because it is the Lord Himself lives in me. रब मेरे विच दी हो के करा रहा. ते जे रब नूं मन्नांगे ना अंदर, if we don't see Him, क्योंकि अगे हुण आउणी है, गावे को जप है दिसे दूर. जप है शब्द वाचा उत्थे, किसी नूं परसैप्शन है कि दूर है, जप है दिसे दूर. ये नहीं क्या दूर है, जप है दिसे दूर. गावे को वेखे आदरा. We need to understand that. जप है, we just get that perception. जदों असीं भुल जाने हैं उदों दूर है, जदों याद है उदों नेड़े है. When we forget Him, He's far away. When we remember Him, He's right here in our hearts. अंदर रब दे हुक्म दे विच, under His command. हुक्म है अंदर, सब को बाहर हुक्म ना कोई. Nobody can defy His laws, His constitution, His rules. Nanak hukum hai je bujhe. The ones who get that understanding that whatever happens is because it has to follow His laws, only then you will give up your ego, because then you will see yourself helpless, powerless, unable to do anything without His presence. And it is that fact that you consider Him present with you at all times that will stop you from doing anything bad. जे मैनू पता ना भी रब मेरे नाल इत्थे बैठा, मेरे मोढे ते बैठा देखी जांदा है. Remember we read Sola, सहस तब नैन नन नैन है तोहे को. You have thousands of eyes, yet you don't even have a single eye. सहस तब नैन, सहस means thousands. None नैन है तोहे को, none is your eyes. फिर देखदा किदां है? These eyes. आ जिहड़ियां तुहाडीआं अखां मैनूं देख रहीआं, ये रब दीआं ने. रब मैनूं वेंदा. My eyes see it, around it. That's why we get nervous when we're about to do something bad, because it is that eyes, it's the conscious inside that's alive and telling me that, preventing me from doing something bad. But we forget that. आही हुक्म बुझना कि देखी जांदा, सुनी जांदा. He's watching me at all times. That's why Guruji said, Gur mere sang sada hai nale. Simmer, simmer. What is simmer? Remembering Him. जेनू चेते रखेगा ना, रब तेरे नाल है, गुरु तेरे नाल है. पार ब्रह्म गुर नाही भेद. गुरु ते परमात्मा च फर्क कोई नहीं है. There is no difference between God and Guru. Guru is Gyan Swarup, and the Lord Himself is the power. शक्ति है जिसने सानू सिरजिया. पर परमात्मा गुरु है ज्ञान स्वरूप, ते गुरु बेनती स्वरूप. करो बेनती सुन मेरे मीता. Listen, my friend, I advise you, I pray to you, listen to me. रब दा की है? हुक्म. हुक्म है अंदर सबको. You have to follow His command. There is no ifs and buts. That's why Guruji said, Kabira, sacha satgur kya kare, jo sikha mein chook. अंधे एक न लगे, क्यों? बांस बजाइए. Even Kabir had to say this one. What can the Sadguru do Sacha Satguru, the true Guru. Jo Sikham and true. The ones, we the Sikhs, if we're at fault, we don't want to listen. Why? Andhe ek na lagai. We're the blind ones. The Guru gives us the teaching. What happens to that bamboo? It's hollow. You blow into this one, it comes out of the other side. And that's exactly what happens to the so-called Sikhs today. Guru di Sikhya ke kan chon gayi, dusre jo baar gayi. It never made it down. Never made it down. I'm going to bring you one example here. If mom and dad tell you take medication, let's say you're sick, you got a tablet, you put it in your mouth, you take a little bit of water, and then you spit it out. Does that mean you took the medication? Yes or no? Now, that's going to take that same thing and extend it to another part. Guru ne kya bani sunni hai, upadesh sunna hai. You have to listen to the teachings. It went in the ear, never made it down into your heart. We said we never took the medication. Can you claim that you actually listened to your Guru? If you just listen with your ears and it never made it down into your heart, into your mind, can you claim that you listen to the Guru? Absolutely no way. We have to understand that sunyan di process ki hai. Sunna Gurbani nu samajh ke man de vich le jana. Ye sunya Guru da. Otherwise, it just becomes a kan ras. It's just a taste for your ears. Is sarvano mereo sacha sunne nu pathai. You are put there to listen to the true Guru. Sacha sunne nu pathai, sarir lae. Te karna kisi suno sat bani. Sache akal purkh di bani sunni si. Te bani ch ki upadesh ne, Guru de upadesh ne. ਚੰਗਿਆਈਆਂ ਕਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਕੁਆਲਿਟੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਦਾਂ ਲੈਣੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੁਣ ਕਿਦਾਂ ਧਾਰਨ ਕਰਨੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਪਰ ਇਸ ਦਾ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਤ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਮਨ ਤਨ ਹਰਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਜੇ ਉਹ ਬਾਣੀ ਨੂੰ ਸੁਣ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਤੇ ਮਨ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਹਰੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਮਨ is your mind, it'll be rejuvenated ਫਿਰ ਖਿਜੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਫਿਰਾਂਗੇ your body will be rejuvenated. Why? Because then you feel like doing something for others, not for yourself. And that's rejuvenation. Guru Nanak Pasha went around 56,000 kilometers to Makkah, to Baghdad, to Russia, to China, Tibet, Sri Lanka. That's what happens. It's rejuvenation. Was he flying on the Airbus 320? I don't think so. He wasn't booking tickets. But he was going around, walking. Somebody actually calculated on average, I think it works out at 7 to 8 kilometers a day for his life. Amazing. Yet we have all the resources and we don't want to come to the Guru in the Gurdwara. So we can be with the Guru at all times by listening to his teachings and grabbing those ones and keeping it in our mind. Hukum hai andar sab ko, bahar hukum na koi, nanak hukum hai je kuch hai. Ta ho main kahe na koi. Once you have understood that everything that happens, this whole universe, this whole creation is under his control, there's nothing I can do to change anything other than to just follow in his footsteps, follow his guidelines, and do exactly what he taught in Sri Guru Granth Sahib.